beside of me.
Hey guys, Biolizard1 here today, bringing you another black and white battle against some dude called Panther. I met this guy at the Serbi chat room and he's quite a good person and a decent battler, as you will see in this battle. He starts off with an Atore, a Pokemon I definitely hate in this 5th gen metagame, and I start off with my Skipper. I take this opportunity to set up the Stealth Rocks while he goes for a Thunder Wave. Not sure why, but I managed to switch out. I probably knew that he was going to switch into something that can take the Fire type move, but it was really early in the game and I didn't want to overpredict just yet, so I went for a Flare Blitz. It actually did a crazy amount of damage to that ghost type Mr. Pringle stuff dude guy. So whatever, I have to switch out. I go into my Electreel, which is actually the new electric type Pokemon with the Levitate, which is quite an awesome Pokemon. I get some Stealth Rock damage, but I don't mind that. I know he's going to switch probably, so I'm just going to go for the Volt Change because then I can have a switch advantage. However, he doesn't switch out and I'm just going to go for the Volt Change anyway. It isn't going to do a lot because this Pokemon is bulky as hell and has a high amount of hit points. So I decide to switch out into my Pursuit Killer. I know he's probably going to switch out and that is the perfect opportunity for me to kill him off with a Pursuit. He goes for a switch, nice play on my part, going for the Pursuit this turn, and that is one dead Ghost type Pokemon. I get the Overconfidence ability, but I'm not able to sweep because there are so many Pokemon left on this team. He goes into Lucario. Lucario isn't very weak to Dark type moves, so I have to switch out, predicting the close combat or the Vacuum Wave. Anyway, I was just expecting a Fighting type move. I decide to switch out. Now I see that he's specially orientated, so I'm going to go in my special defensive wall, probably expecting a Dark Pulse either or a Shadow Ball on the other hand. However, he goes for a Shadow Ball. I take that with relative ease because this Pokemon is just pro like that. And now he goes for another Shadow Ball. This actually wasn't very good on his part, but I take this opportunity to go for the ruse because now I'll have all my HP back. I probably knew that he was going to go for a Nasty Plot, so I take this opportunity to go for Whirlwind because I don't want to deal with a Nasty Plot Lucario. And now he goes into the Spider thing, and this is probably the game-making move. He predicts me to go into my Crocodile Dundee here, and he goes for a Bug Buzz. Well, I was expecting him to go for the obvious Electric type move. However, my Sweeper has taken out early in the game, and that is probably going to be the game deciding move. So he goes for Zapdos now. I predict that actually because you can see the theme at the beginning of the match. So I decided to go for a Rock Slide because I know it would do a huge amount of damage. And that was another great prediction on my part. I'm going to go for another Rock Slide, and even though with the natural bulk that Zapdos has, it won't ever be able to take a Rock Slide, two Rock Slide from Hihidaruma. Now I basically know I have to switch because Lucario is pro. And I go into my Bones again. He sets up a Nasty Plot expecting the switch, which is quite good for him. I get some Lefty's recovery and I know I have to Whirlwind him out. He goes for an Aura Sphere, and after a Nasty Plot it did so much of damage. I didn't predict that. If I predicted it, then I would have gone for the ruse, but that was really bad for me. Like I said, these last couple of turns have really been game deciding. He goes for a Thunder. Because of the Compound Eyes, is going to his accuracy is going to be increased and its stab, so there is no way I'm going to live that. He's going to switch out now because it's not going to do a lot against me. I expect him to go into Natore and go for the Flamethrower. Flamethrower is going to kill him in one hit. I was pretty sure about that. So yeah, things are going up pretty even at this point of the battle. While he goes into his I'm NU, and here I made a pathetic play. I knew he'd probably go for a Dragon type move, either the Draco Meteor or Outrage, and I should have switched out into my Empoleon because then I still would have had my Electreel, and then I would have had a chance to win this game. However, I don't. I'm played like a retard here. He goes for the Outrage now because he's locked into it, And the main thing I can do now is go for the Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is going to do a huge chunk of damage to this Pokemon. Here I went for the Aqua Jet because I wanted to go first. However, he gets hit in Confusion, and I guess that repays the Hex in some way. He goes into Lucario now. I know the fighting type move is coming, so I have to get off some damage with the Aqua Jet. Go for it. That is going to do a pitiful amount of damage. I'm going to go into my Lucario. Lucario, I didn't know he had Vacuum Wave at this point, and at this point I'm pretty sure that he will be able to get off a sweep. Here I made another retarded move. I knew that he was going to go for the Shadow Ball. Actually, I thought I wouldn't be able to live it, so I went for a Hidden Power Fire, but actually I lived it. And if I went for the Recover here, then I still would have had probably a 50% hit points Celebi. However, he still has the Bug Buzz on that Spidey thing, which is 4 times effective. So good game here, Panther. I really enjoyed battling you. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in my next battle. Hey guys, and welcome to today's question of the day. Today I'm going to ask about your favorite fire type Pokemon of the 5th gen, meaning what is your favorite new fire type Pokemon in the 5th generation, in black and white that is. Mine was probably in this game. It's Hihidaruma because of the enormous attack stats, and packed with a Choice Scarf it can wreck teams apart. However, he is only fire and not fighting, just as Infernape, which means that he doesn't have access to the stab superpower, which makes him not so good as Infernape. However, I still like him because he also has the Encourage ability, which increases the power of his moves, but lowers secondary effects or nullifies them. Probably in second position there is Shandira because, yeah, it just has an enormous special attack, and once again packed with a Choice Scarf it can really do a lot of damage. So what is your favorite fire type Pokemon in the new generation? Leave your answer as a reply to this video, and see you in my next battle.